Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Ghazali. I will solve today's mathematics past paper, May-June 2022. Let's start the paper. Now, here's the question number one. In 2021, the cost of posting a letter was 84 cents. Company posts 1,950 letters. Find the cost to post these letters. We have to find the posting cost of letter. Here, the given posting cost, one letter posting cost is 84 cents. Now we write it, one letter posting cost. Posting cost is equal to 84 cents. 100 cents equal to $1. Firstly, we will convert cents into dollar. We divide 84 by 100, 0.84 dollars. Now, next step, we have to calculate 1,915 letter cost. So then 1,950 letter posting cost, that will be equal to 0.84 multiplied by 1,950. Now multiply 1,950 to 0.84. We get the answer 1,638 dollars. Okay. Next step is in 2022, the cost of posting a letter is 96 cents. Calculate the percentage increase in the cost of posting a letter. Now, firstly, we find the increase value. Increase posting cost. Increase posting cost in 2021 cost was 84 cents. In 2022, the cost is 96 cents. Now we subtract 96 minus 84. It could be 12 cents. Now, next step, calculate the percentage increase. Percentage increase is equal to increase value divided by original value multiply 100. Here, increase value is 12. Original value was 84, and we multiply by 100 to get percentage value. Now we calculate it. 12 multiply 100 divided by 84. Now the answer is 14.28. 14.28. Now we write the answer in 3SF figure. 3SF figure answer will be 14.3%. This is the answer of part. Next step, now we go to part B. Cost of posting a letter is 96 cents. 50% discount when monthly postage is more than $1,000. Here, firstly, we convert the 96 cents into dollar. $0.96 is posting cost. Next step, 15% discount when monthly postage is more than 1,000. Here there are company A post letter 1,200 letters in 1 month. Company B posts fewer than company A. Firstly, we Company A, number of letters, total letters 1200. In company B, we suppose the numbers of letters that's equal to n. Here the company A 1200 letters in 1 month. Now the cost of posting will be posting cost become 1200 multiply 0.96. We calculate it 1200 multiply 0.96. It becomes 1152 dollars. Here the statement is given if the postage cost is more than $1,000, 15% discount is given. Therefore, company A gets 15% discount. Now we get value 15% discount. Therefore, the discount is equal to 15% of 1152. And the 15% means 15 over 100 and 15 over 100 multiply of mean multiply. Now 1152. We calculate it. 15 divided by 100 multiply 1152, that's equal to 100, 1152, 172.8. So we get posting cost after it would become 1152 minus 172.8. We get 1152 minus 172.8. Now it is 979.2. Here the next statement, company A and B each pays the same amount to post. Here's the posting cost of company B. It could be n multiply 0.96, and that cost value is equal to posting cost 972.2 because company A and B pay the same amount. Therefore, 979.2 will be the posting cost according to statement. Now n multiply 0.96. N equal to 979.2 divided by it is divided by 0.96. Now we calculate it. 979.2 divided by 0.96. The answer is 1020. 1020. This is the total numbers of letters company B posts this month. In 2022, the cost of posting parcel within mass 1 kg or less is $4.6. The cost of increase by $1.1 for each 0.5 kg. Here, the total number of kgs is given is 3.5 kg. Now we write it as 3.5 kg, that is equal to 1 plus 2.5. Because 1 kg posting cost is $4.6 and more than 1, the cost for each 0.5 kg is $1.10. Now firstly, We write 1 kg cost, there is 4.60. Now 4.60 plus 5 multiply 1.50, that's equal to 5.5. Now we get 4.60 plus 5.5, that's equal to 10.0. Now next part is here is given the cost of posting parcel increases by $7.2. Part D, the cost of posting parcel increases by 7.2%. After increase, the cost of posting a parcel is $13.40. Calculate the original cost of posting the parcel. Here the posting parcel increases by 7.2%. The cost of posting is 7.2%. Increases cost 7.2%. Therefore, it means if the original cost is 100, then the increased cost, it would be 100 plus 7.2. It means it would be 107.2. Now we take the ratio, original cost, increased cost. We can calculate easily by this method. If the original cost is $100, then the increased cost is 107.2. And the original cost after increase, the cost of posting is $13.40. $13.40. What is the original cost? We suppose it X. Now we take ratio X over 100 equal to 13.40 over 107.2. It means if the original cost is 100, the increased cost is 107.2. And if the increased cost is 13.040, what is the original cost? It is X. Now we solve it. X equal to 13.40 multiply 100 over 107.2. Calculate it. 13.40 multiply 100 divided by 107.2, it would become 12.5. 12.5. Now next question, question number 2. Part A, capital A is equal to 3P plus Q. Find Q when A equal to 23, P equal to 5. Now find the value of Q. Here we put the value. A is equal to 23 and 3, P is 5 plus Q. Now 23 minus 15 is equal to Q, and Q will be equal to 23 minus 15 is 8. Next part, expand and simplify. 2 bracket 2x plus 5, 3 bracket x minus 6. And the extension rule, we multiply 2 by 2x, and then after 2 is multiplied by. Now 2 multiply 2 is 4x, 2 multiply 5, 10. And after this, 3 multiplied by 6 plus 3x, and 3 multiplied by minus 6 is that minus 15. 4x and 3x are like terms. We add it. 4x plus 3x, 7x, plus 10 minus 18 minus 8, and the answer is 10x minus 8. Key part. 5y plus 3 equal to 0, sorry, 5y plus 3 equal to 1, then 5y equal to 1 minus 3. Then 5y equal to minus 2. Y will be equal to minus 2 over 5. Yes, the answer. Minus 2 over 5. Factorize 12x square, 12r square minus 8rs. And you know, factorize rule, firstly, you will check here any common in this expression. Yeah. We can write 12 4 into 3 and 8 is 4 into 2. Here is 4 is the common in both terms. Next r square, here is rs. Here is r is also a common. To take common in this expression, 4 times 3 is 12 and r square is taking a common, therefore only one r remains. Minus as it is 4 times 2, r is taking as a common and s remains. Now expression becomes 4r into 3r minus 2s plus A rearrange A equal to 3b to make the subject. When you make a subject, you have to find the expression or of b in terms of a. B is equal to a over. Very simple question. B equal to a over. Now, next part, question number 3. The five-sided spinner is 3, 4, and 5. The table shows the result from spinning the spinner 200 times. Number 1, 51 times. Number 2, 19 times. Number 3, 28 times. And 4, 35 times. And 5, 67 times. Pie chart is drawn to show the information. Calculate the angle of sector representing the number. Pie chart is a type of graph in which the data represent in a circle. The sector of the circle or angle represents the part of the data. Now the angle of sector or representing the number 4, we can calculate it by using the formula given frequency divided by total frequency multiply frequency multiply 100, 360. So 360 degrees because we have to calculate angle of sector the number 4. Now the number 4 spinning 35 times out of 200. The total frequency is 200 and multiply 360 degrees. This is the angle of sector for number 4. Now we calculate it by using calculator. 35 divided by 200 multiply 360 and the answer is 53. Now let's go to next part. Use the result to estimate the probability the spinner lands on the tree. Probability lands on tree. This is the experimental probability. Okay. The formula is the number of times probability of an event, the number of time an event occur divided by total number of tries. Now the value number of times event occur is 30 and on 3 this is the number of times 28 and total trials is 200. So 28 over 200. We simplify it. 4 7 are 28, 4 5 are 20 or 7 over 50 is the probability that the spinner lands on tree. Now go to next part. Probability that spinner lands, that is a factor of 30. Here the event is factor of 30 or 1, 2, 3, and 5. Now the probability of that event of 30, that's equal to number of times these factors occur. Number of times 1 is occur 51 times, plus 2 is 19 times, 3 is 28 times, and 5 is 67 times. So total number of trials is 200. Now we calculate these values. 51 plus 19 plus 28 plus 69, that's equal to 167 over 200. This is the probability of 30 is 167 over 200. Winner spends 300 times. Estimate the number of times it's land on an even number. The first we check the even numbers here. The even number given are 2 and 4, and the frequency of the even number 2 is 19 and 4 is 35. 19 and 35. Now the probability of even number will be equal to number of times even number occur 15 and 19 times and 35. 2 occurred 19 times and 4 occurred 35 times out of 200. Now we add this value e plus 35, that's equal to 54 over 200. Now divided by 2 to the 4, 2 7 the 14, 27 over 100. Now the number of times it lands the even number 27 over 100, but the winner is spent 300 times. Now the we multiplied that number is 3000. 27 multiplied 800. Then question number 4, part A. The diagram shows a pentagon. All the lengths are in centimeter. Calculate the area of the pentagon. This shape is not a regular pentagon shape. Now we split to find the area of the pentagon. We split this shape into two parts by trying a line. We get rectangle and a triangle. Therefore, the total area of pentagon will be equal to area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Now the area of rectangle is length multiplied by, here is the length is 15, multiply, that is 4 centimeter. Area of triangle, here the length is 4, the remaining length will be, it would be 12 minus 4 is 8, and this height is, this length can be found by subtracting 15, so the total length is 15, total length is 15 minus 9, 15 minus 9, that is equal to 6, this length will be equal to 6 centimeters. Now the area of triangle is this length is 8 centimeter, and this length is 6 centimeter, and we can find area of triangle is 1 over 2 base into 8 multiplied 6. 2 4s are, and we get 15 4s are 60 plus 6 4s are 24, and therefore we get 84 centimeter square. Now the perimeter of the pentagon. Now perimeter of pentagon, we add all these lengths around the pentagon. Therefore, first length is 4. This is the 4 centimeter plus 15 plus 12 plus this length we consider is x, and the next length is 9 centimeters. Now firstly we find this length x. This is the right angle triangle. You know the hypotenuse square will be equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Therefore, there is 64 plus 36, x square equal to 100, x will be equal to 10 centimeters. Now, to put the value 4 plus 15 plus 12 plus 10 plus 9. We have these values. Now, there is 4 plus 5, 15, 19 plus 12 plus 10 plus 9, 19. We get 50 centimeter. 50 centimeter. 50, 15 centimeter. 50 centimeter. B part, volume of sphere for our 3 pi cube. Sphere has a volume 2572 cubic centimeter. Find the radius. A very simple question. Now the volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube. Now put the value 2572 4 over 3 is written as it is. Now the pi value is 3.14 to multiply r cube. Now transfer these values to from right to left side. We get 3,572 multiply 3 divided by 4 and divided by 3.142 R cube. That R cube is equal to calculate it, 2572 multiply 3 divided by 4 divided by 3.142, and that's the answer is 613.94. 613.94. So we'll take the cube root. Equal to cube root 613.94. Take the cube root of this value 613.94. Cube root equal to 8.5. That's okay. Continue to this. Now, part C. The cuboid has dimension 2 cm by 6 cm by 22.5 cm. Calculate the surface area of cuboid. Now, the surface area of cuboid, we add all the area of top faces. Now, the area of front face is we consider the length, it is height, length multiply height, front plus back, it should be 2 times, and left and right face it is the width, is the height, 2 times width multiply height. Same as top face and bottom face. Top face area of top face will be length multiplied by width, and the bottom and top face will take 2 times. Now put the value. Length is 22.5 multiply height is 2 centimeter plus 2 into width is 6 centimeter, height is 2 centimeter, and same as length is 22.5, width is 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. Now 2 multiply 22.5 multiply 2 plus 2 multiply 6 times 2 is 12 plus 2 multiply 22.5 multiply 6. Now we get the answer 384. Next part is 24. The cube of x centimeter has same surface area as the cube. From equation x and solve it to find the length of the cube. Now the cube shape is, all the faces of the cube are squares. Now therefore total number of faces is 6 and the area of one face is x into x. Let's suppose the length is x, lengths are x centimeter. Therefore the area of square face will be x centimeter. There are the 6 faces. Now the 6 multiply x square. So is that, sorry, cube. Area of cube. Now the area of cube is 6x square. Now this area of cube is equal to the surface area of cube by value 384. There is 6x square. Now x square will be equal to 384 divided by 6 to get the answer. X square is equal to 6 is 36. 6 4 is into 6. Now take the square root. X equal to 8 centimeter. Next question is a group of students each complete a puzzle. The table shows the time p second each student took to complete the puzzle. Time are given 80 to 120 second, 20 to 140 second, 140 to 150 second, and 150 to 240 second. Find the number of students who took 2 minutes 20 seconds or less to complete the puzzle. 120 plus 20. The total time is 140 time 140 seconds. Time less than 140. 190. Now multiply 100 to 300 fx. We can find fx. So that's 1300 and same is 130. Next. Now here the less than 140 second is 26 and 13. Here is the 120 to 140 is 26 and 80 to 120. Now with total value, the number of students who took less 140 seconds, 2, 26 plus 13 and the is 30. Number of students is 39. Next part, calculate and estimate the mean time taken in second to complete the project. The formula of mean is summation of x divided by summation. So can calculate the frequency. These values 13 plus 26 plus 27 plus 24. Now the total frequency is 90. Total frequency is 90. Now summation fx means x is the class mark. Class mark is the middle value of these two numbers. Now the x is the lower bound value plus upper bound value divided by 2. Now 80 plus 120 divided by 2, we get 100. 120 plus 140, 260 divided by 2, 130. 140 plus 190, 150. Now we get 290. 290 over 2, that's equal to 145. This is the 145. And here is 150 plus 240 is 390 divided by 2. We have 1 multiply 26, 3,380, and the 140, 145 multiply 27, we get 3,915, 195 multiply 24, that's 4,600, 4,600. Now the summation effects, we can get this value summation effects by adding these values. Now we add these values 4680 plus 3915 plus 3380 plus 13,275. 13,275. Now it is divided by 90. 147.5 is the mean value. Okay, 147.5. A group of adults also completed this puzzle. A cumulative frequency diagram for their time is shown. Use the cumulative frequency diagram to complete the table. Time is given here and frequency is given for the interval 50 to 100, and the frequencies are not given. Now, firstly, we will find small square value along the y-axis and along the x-axis. We see that here is the 20 adults equal to 10 small square. Now 10 small square equal to 20 adults. Now one small square value will be equal to 20 over 10, that is equal to 2 adults. And same here is the long x-axis, our time axis is given 10 small square, 10 small square equal to 100 minus 50, 50 second. It means one small square is equal to 5 seconds. Now here it means the one small square is 5 seconds. Find the value of frequency between 100 to between 150. Now the 100 between 50 to 100 second is frequency is 8 seconds. Now we draw a line here and this value is made here and this is the 8. And so on 50 second, firstly we draw a line from perpendicular line on time axis. We see the value of this cumulative frequency. Now we know that the one small square is equal to 2, therefore this is 62, 64, and that value is equal to 65 seconds. And same as we that line meets at this position 150, and this line. Now we draw a second line from curve towards the cumulative frequency axis that it meets this position. And same we can find this value of the cumulative frequency. Now this value is here. We see that it is between 40 and 20. It means this is the 30. And same we draw a line from 200 second towards the curve. This curve. Now draw this line. You can draw this line by scale, and it meets the curve at this position. And we see that what is the value of cumulative frequency. Now we draw another line from curve towards the cumulative frequency. Number of adults who completed the puzzle in 250 seconds. We mark second line here. Now line meet the curve. The 250-second meet the curve at this position. And we see that what is the value of cumulative frequency here is. Now we count the number of squares in between 100 to that line. We This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one square is equal to two adults. Therefore, 6 multiplied 2, 12. 100 plus 12, 112. And last one, 300. The number of students complete the less than 300 seconds, and we know these are the group of adults is given 120. Now, this is the 120 value for less than 1. So now we can find the number of adults between 100 to 150 seconds. Very simple. We take a difference between these two values. The difference between 30 to 8. Sorry, 30 to 8 seconds. This is it. This is the difference between 30 to 8 is 22. And the difference between 65 to 30 is, we take the difference between 65 to 30. Now 35. Next difference we take 200 to 250. 112 minus 65. 112 minus 65. 112 minus 65. That is 47. And same, the difference between 100. Now we take the difference between 100 to 120 because the number of adults to complete the puzzle between 250 to 300, and we know that 300 is 120 minus 112, that is equal to 8. Now the our table is completed. Now let's go to next part. Use the cumulative frequency diagram to find the estimate the mean. Median is the middle value of the data. The total number of data is given 120 adults. 50% of 120, the middle value. This is the middle value. 50% of 120 is 60th value. 60th value, and it means the 60th adult time to complete the process that time. Now, this is the 60th value. To find 60th value, we draw a line from 60 towards 60, and that line means the curve at this position. At this position, and we draw a line to find the time. To find the time, we draw a perpendicular line on time axis. Now we see that that is one square before 200. It means 100 before 200. That value is will be 200 minus 5. You know that that is one square is 5 something that is equal to 195. The median value is 195 median value. 195 second. Now part third, 55% of adults took between 125 second and k second to complete the puzzle. Use the cumulative frequency diagram to find the value of k. 55% of total adults. Total adults is given one. This is the 55 divided by 100. Multiply 120, we get 66. That value is 66. 66. Now 66 adults between 125 to k second, 120 k second. We see that how many adults to complete the puzzle in 125 seconds. We can find this value by now we draw the line from uh, line axis towards the curve, and that line in this line meets can find this value by here is 20 and this value 1 square small square before 29 that is equal to 20 minus 2 that is equal to 18. 18 adults. That value is 18 adults. Okay. The number of adults 18 in who complete the puzzle 125 seconds and is number of adults who complete the puzzle in k second is B. You know the total number of adults in between is 66. Now the value will be equal to B minus yes, B minus 18. B minus now B is equal to 66 plus 18 that is equal to I think that is equal to 84. Now 84 second 82, 84. That is 84 second, and we mark a line. That line meets the curve position at that position where the line meets. Now we draw a line from this position towards the final, and it meets this position. Now we at this value 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 5 are 15 because 1 square is 5. Second is 100, 200. 15 is the value. That value is that is B and B along this value is K. K is 215 seconds. 215 seconds. 215 seconds is the answer. Now, next question. Question number 6, the line y equal to x plus 2 is drawn on the grid. On the grid, there are the line x plus 2y equal to 7. This is the grid given. Now, you can see here the line y equal to x plus 2. This line is y equal to this line is y equal to x plus 2. And this is the line. Now, next line we have to draw here in the grid. Draw the line x plus 2y equal to 7. We take some points x and y. Here, so if we take x is 0, then the y will be equal to 2y equal to 7 and 0 plus 2y equal to 7. Then y will be equal to 7 equal to 3.4. Now this is the point 3.4. And same voltage of y is 0, then x is equal to 7. These 2 points here, x is 0, y is 3.5, this point. And same as the x is 7, this is at 7, and y is 0. Okay, and then we join these 2 points and we get the line. Okay. Now next part is we use the graph. This is the line x plus 2y equal to 7. Now use the graph to find the solution of this simultaneous equation y equal to x plus 2, x plus 2y equal to 7. Both these lines intersect where this point we check this point, and that is x is 1. You can see here is x is 1, y is 3. Now this is the solution of these two simultaneous equations. X is 1, y is equal to 3.5. Is a very simple. Next part is this. The region R is defined by these three inequalities. Y is less than x plus 2. Y is less than x plus 2. And second, x plus 2y is greater than 7. x plus 2y is greater than equal to 7. And x is less than 5. Next inequality is x is less than 5. The shade and label the region. Now we have to shade and label the region. Now shade the and label the region. Firstly, we will draw the line x is less than equal to 5. Very simple. Now you can draw the line by point here is the x equal to 5. That line x equal to 5. The line which is x11 equal to 5, x equal to 5. This line is equal to 5. There is a perpendicular line from its axis or parallel line along 2y6. Now we find the region of we have to find the region. Now the region we see that the region of y is less than x plus 2. There are two regions of this line, upward and downward. That is less than that. It means the region is downward region will be x plus 2 y less than y is less than x plus 2. Now the region x plus 2y is greater than 7. This line is x plus 2y greater than 7. That upper and lower region. The upper region will be x plus 2y greater than 7. Next is the y x is less than 5. This is the x equal to 5 and there is two regions. Right side is greater than and left side is less than. Now x is less than 5. Okay, now next part. The point z in the region, x coordinate and y coordinate of z are both integers. Point z does not lie on the boundary of the region. The point z, we have to find the point z. These are the integers. And while the number of possible positions of z, number of possible positions of z which are integers. You see that number of here is this is the first point, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 7. Now the total number of positions of that is 7. Next, the y coordinate of that is one more than x coordinate. It means if x is 3, then y will be 4. And one more thing, if x, here is x plus y is one more thing. Write down all possible coordinates of z. Next, now we check these points. These are the points. This is the 4, 2. Now, next is 2, 3. This point is 2, 3. And 2, 3. You can see here this 3 is one more than x. Therefore, this you can take this one. Next is 3, 3. No. 4, 3. Not. This point 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. And next is 3, 4. 4, 4. Not. 4, 5. 4, 5. First is 2, 3. Okay. 3, 4 and 4, 5. These are the points we will take. Now, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. That's good. Now, next part of this question. Next one. Next question is 7. Next question is 7. Question 7a. The diagram shows the speed time graph for cyclist journey. Calculate the acceleration of the cyclist during the first 8 seconds. Acceleration, we have to find acceleration. This is the speed time graph. In the speed time graph, acceleration in speed time graph is the gradient of speed time graph. The graph is a straight line. The gradient will be, this is the gradient. You know that this is the vertical height and this is the horizontal height. This is the horizontal. Now the acceleration will be in first 8 seconds. Vertical value is 6 minus 0, 6. And horizontal value is 8 minus 0, 8. This is the acceleration and we can find the value over 4. And 3 over 4 is 0, 1, 7, 5 meter per second square. Describe the motion of the cyclist during the t8 second to t23, t equal to 8 and t equal to 90. Now t equal to 8 and t equal to 90. Describe the motion. Here we see that t equal to 8, the speed is 6 meter per second. That one. And 90 speed is equal to 6 meter per second. And the graph is in between is a straight line. And when you will take the gradient, that gradient is 0, acceleration gradient is 0 because there is no rise. And this is a parallel line to the time axis. When the line is parallel to time axis, it shows the graph is uniform speed graph. Uniform speed. The motion is uniform speed. Okay. Now the third part, the total distance traveled by the cyclist during the journey is 558 meters. Find the value of t. Find the value of t. Now, total distance traveled by the cyclist. Distance, we can find the distance in speed time graph, the area under the speed time graph. Area under speed time graph. That distance, area under the speed time graph equal to distance. Now, area of this shape, and the shape is a trapezium shape. Now, the area of the trapezium, area of trapezium, area of trapezium, that is equal to distance. This distance is equal to area of the trapezium because distance area under the graph, speed time graph is distance. Now area 1 over 2, sum of parallel sides. The parallel side, that side is, this is the A, this A side. A is length is T plus second parallel side is, this side is second side, parallel side. We write the formula equal to into 30 is the formula. A is T and B value is 90. This value is 90 minus 8. 90 minus 8 is 70. 82, sorry. 82. Height is given 6. 6. Now 2, 3 are. Now we find value. Here is 3 into t plus 82. That is 558. Now 558 divided 3, that is equal to 186. 186. 186. Now time is equal to 186 minus 82. Now that is value 104. 104. Okay. Firstly we divided 558 by 3, and after this we subtract 186 from 82. Now next part is convert 6 meter per second into kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Fourth part is very simple. 6 meter per second. Firstly, we will convert 6 into kilometer. Now we divide by 100,000. Sorry, it will be convert meter to kilometer. You know, meter to kilometer. We divided by 1000. And move forward right to left multiply. Now divide by 1000. Next is that is kilometer. Uh, second into hour. Now that is we divide by 3600. That value becomes hour. Now that is equal to 6 multiply 3600 over 1000. We get, we multiply 6 by 3600. 6 multiplied 36 divided by 10, because now 21.6 kilometer per hour. That is the value. Here the distance, the car travel 352 kilometers. This is the distance given, 352 kilometers. Correct to nearest kilometer means nearest 1 kilometer, and that is 1 over 2. 1 kilometer. 1 over, we take 1 over 2, get 0.5 kilometer. The timing will be 0 plus minus 0.5, and same the time taken to distance travel 4.2 hours. Here the time is given 4.2 hours. Nearest to 0.1 hour, it means to take 0.1 over 2, well, that is equal to 0.05 hours. 0.05. Now the tie break value between 0.4.2 plus minus 0.45 hours. Now the minimum value will be 351.5. We subtract it and we get the upper bound value is 352 plus 0.5. That is 352.5. This is the time range value. Sorry, distance range value. And time range value will be equal to 4.2 plus 0.5. That is equal to 4.25. Sorry, 0.05. 0.05. 4.25. Now, same here is when we subtract 4.20 to 0.05, subtract it, we get 4.15. The time is 4.15. 4.15. Now, time value is 4.15 to 4.25. Now we have to find the upper bound of average speed. Now the average speed formula, average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. Now average speed is, we have to find upper bound value. Now the upper bound value for this, the distance should be upper value and time should be minimum value. We get the upper bound value of speed. Now that here is that distance is given 352.5. and the time value is minimum 4.15 seconds. Now we can calculate this value 362, 362, 362.5 divided by 4.15, 84.9, 84.9 kilometers per hour, 84. Next part, question number 8, the matrix A satisfy the following equation 2532 minus 38 5 minus 4 3 minus 1. 2532, and this matrix shift towards right side, it becomes plus 3, and that matrix towards from right to left side, and the sign will be same minus 5 minus 4 3 minus 1, and that is equal to 2 minus 5, 2 minus 5, 5 minus minus 4 plus 4, 3 minus 5, and 3 minus 3 minus 3, 3 minus 3, and same as 2 minus minus 1. Okay, that is equal to 3a. And minus 3, 9, 0, 3, 0, 3a. Now we get a minus that 1 over 3 minus 3 9 0 3 minus 1 3 0 1 is the answer. When we multiply this, we get minus 1 3 0 1. Okay, now the part B, 2 4 minus 2 p. Determinant of b is 2. Find the value of p, find the value of p, hence written b inverse. Firstly, we find the value of p. Now the determinant of p will be equal to, we multiply, cross multiply these two values. 2 multiply p 2p minus 2 multiply 4, we get 2p plus 8, and that is 2. That is 2p will be equal to 8 minus 2, 2 minus 8, minus 6, and the p will be equal to minus 3. Here the b matrix become 2 minus 2, 4 minus 3. Now we have to find the inverse, b inverse. B inverse equal to 1 over determinant b into a joint of p matrix, a joint p matrix. Now determinant is given, already given 1 or 2, and a joint b matrix. Now the joint matrix, we can find a joint matrix by interchanging the diagonal. The diagonal will be minus 3, 2, and change the sign of this diagonal. Plus 2 and minus 4. We multiply this, that is minus 3 multiply 1 over 2 minus 1.5 is very simple. 1 over 2 multiply 2 is 1, minus 1 over 2 multiply minus 4, minus 2, minus 1 over 2 multiply 2 is 1. Is the answer minus 1.5, 1 minus 2, 1. Next question is part C. The diagram shows shape A and B. Describe the Fourier transformation that may shape A onto shape B. Shape A maps onto shape C. We see that the size of the shape is same, and we see the orientation of the shape. The orientation is also same. The shape A, the image of A is B is same, transform in same orientation. Now it means this is the translation. Now the translation, we take in 1 point from in the object. This point is minus 1, 2, minus 1, 2. Now we see that how many units transfer that point in this point. this along the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the minus 4 and 1, 2, 3, minus 4, 3. This in object A transform to move towards P minus 4, 3 unit. This is the translation vector is minus 4, 3. Second part is given here is this. The transformation represented the matrix minus 2, 0, 0, minus 2, max shape A onto shape C. Now the given and the matrix is here is minus 2, 0, 2, 0, minus 2. Minus 2, 0, 0, minus 2. That matrix maps shape A onto B. And this is the transformation matrix. This transformation matrix multiplied to the object matrix. Now we see the object matrix. What are the points of the object matrix? Here we see that this point is minus. First we take this point 0, 1. 0, 1. Second point is minus 1, 2. Minus 1, 2. This is the matrix of objective. These are the objective matrix points. 0, 1, minus 1, 2. These are the elements of the shape A matrix. And third point is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And fourth is 2, 1, 2, 1. We check this value. Minus 1, 0, 0, 1, sorry, 0, 1, minus 1, 2, and 2, 2, and 2, 1. Now we multiply these both matrix and we get the resultant value say P. We get the transformation of matrix A into C by multiplication of both these matrices. We multiply this row to column, we multiply row to column. Minus 2 multiply 0 is 0, plus 0 multiply 1 is 0. So there's 0. And see, we minus 2 multiply minus 1, 2, 0 multiply 2, 0, minus 2 multiply 2, 2 to the minus 4, 0 multiply 2 is 0, minus 2 multiply 2, minus 4, 0 multiply 1 is 0. 0 and next we take second row, 0 multiply 0 is 0, 0 minus 2 multiply 1, here is 0 multiply minus 1, 0, minus 2 multiply 2, minus 4, 0 multiply 2, 0, minus 2 multiply 2, minus 4, 0 multiply 2, 0, minus 2 multiply 1. Now we get the value 0, minus 2, 2, minus 4, minus 4, 4, minus 4, minus 2. These are the point of the shape C. And we mark these points 0, this value 0, 0 minus. Second, 0 minus to this point, 0 minus to this is this point, 0 minus to this point, and next is 2 minus 4 and 2 minus 4, minus 4 minus 4. This is minus 4 and minus 4. That is this is 0 minus 2. Next is minus 4 and minus 4 minus 4. This is minus 4. Now we join these points to get the this shape is C. Okay, enlargement basically it is enlarged. Now, in question 9, PQ is a vertical pole. A rope is attached from the top of pole P to a point on the ground R. PR equal to 20 meter, RQ 11, RQP is 90 degree. Show that PQ is 16.702. PQ we have to prove that PQ is equal to 16.70. Now this is the right angle triangle. Therefore, we can use the Pythagoras theorem. And the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square, and the PRP is the hypotenuse opposite to the right angle, and the RQ is considered as a base and PQ is considered as the perpendicular. Now the length of hypotenuse is given as 20 square, base length is 11 square, perpendicular length will be equal to PQ. Now PQ square equal to, and now PQ square will be equal to 20 square minus 11 square, that is equal to 400 minus 121, that is equal to 279. Now PQ square equal to 279, therefore PQ length will be equal to square root of 279. Now we take the value from calculator. 279 square root, that is 16.70. That's value 16.70. Now we write it 16.70. Value of PQ is 16.70. Now go to the part B. In the part B, a second rope is attached from P to a point S. This rope is attached from P to point S. PQS is 90 degree, RS is equal to 30 meter. The angle of elevation of P from S is 36 degree. Calculate RQS. We have to calculate this length, this angle RQS. Now we see that this triangle. Now we make a triangle separately here. Now this is the triangle RQ, RQ, S. Now the length is 11, this length is 30. We have to find this angle. Now we can calculate this angle if the third side is given by using the cosine rule. Now the cosine rule is equal to, you know that the A square equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. This is the cosine rule, and for this cosine rule, we consider as this, if this is the A, then opposite side is A, and B, opposite side will be B, C, opposite side is C, and if you have to find this angle, that is equal to A square equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC. This length is A. Now we consider as A. Now we can write it as 30 square equal to 11 square plus QS square. Now the length QS is not given here. Minus 2 times of 11 multiply QS multiply cos Q. Firstly, we will find the length QS. To find QS length, we see that here, this is the right angle triangle PQS. This is the right angle triangle. We draw a right angle triangle here, and this right angle triangle separately draw here. Now this is length is PRS, and that is PQS. Sorry, PQS. This length is 16.70 already above given. And here is also the elevation of P from S is 36 degree. That means this is the angle is 36 degree. Now we take it as a 36 degree. Now this is the adjacent side of the angle, and this is opposite. PQ is opposite side. Now we take the ratio tan 36 equal to 6 opposite side our adjacent side, and adjacent side is QS, that is QS value will be equal to 16.70 divided by tan 36. Now we can take it from calculator. So we calculate it from calculator. Now this 16.7 divided by 16.7 divided by tan 36. Sorry, we will 16.7 divided 36. Okay. Now that value will be equal to 22.98. 22.98 and we consider it's 22.98. That is 3 as a figure, that is equal to 23. Now this value is 23. We put here the value here in this equation. Now we 11 square is 121. 2s is 23 square, and that is 2 multiply 11, and qs 2 multiply 11 multiply qs is 23, and cos q, this is q, cos q, and 30 square is 900. That is equal to 22 multiply 23 cos q, 121, that is 121 plus, get the value 23 square, 23 square, 529. 529 minus 900. Therefore, that value will be equal to 121 plus 529 minus 900. That is equal to minus 250. Minus 250 divided by, that is divided by 22. Now we get 22 multiplied 23. That is 506. Cos q is equal to minus 250 divided by 506. Now we divide it, 250 divided by 506. Now that value is equal to 0.5. 0.5. Now cos negative 0.5. Therefore cos RQS is equal to minus 0.5. Now we can make this value positive when cos 180 minus RQS, that value will be equal to plus 0.5. Now we take the cos inverse 180 minus RQS, that is equal to cos inverse 0.5. That value is equal to cos inverse RQS 30 degree, 0.5, sorry. We take it 0.5 and cos inverse, that is equal to 60 degree. 60 degree. 180 degree minus RQS. So RQS will be equal to 180 minus 60, that is equal to 120 degree. 120 degrees is the answer. Next, and in the next question, we go to the next question. Now, this is the next question. For the next part, in the next part, a third rope is attached from P to point T. TPQ is 40 degree and PQT is 97 degree. Calculate PT. Now we have to find the value of PT. Here we see that two angles and one side is given. We have to find third side, one side, TP, and this value can be calculated by using sine rule, because when two angles and two sides, the relationship, we use sine rule. Firstly, we find the angle. Here is the TP length, our sine 97. This is the friend rule. This length and opposite of the sine angle, and that is length is 16.0 and sine t. Now firstly we find the angle t, that is equal to 180 minus 40 minus 97. So we can get this 180 minus 40 minus 97. This is the 43 degrees angle. Now sine 43 degrees. Therefore, the TP length will be equal to 16.70 multiply sine 97 over sine 43. Calculated this value. 16.7 multiply 97 sine divided by 43 sine, that is equal to 24.3. Now the PT length is 24.3, that is 24.3. Now we have this value here, 24.3. Okay. Next question, we go to the next question, and this next question, yes, is how this. This is the next question. Question number D is the point 46 and E is the point EE. The length of DE is under root 20. Form an equation and solve to find the possible coordinate of E to show your working. Now the distance, we can find the point value EE by using the distance formula. In the distance formula, if there is a 2 points given in the line A and B, this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, and the length between the distance between 2 points is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, that is equal to b square. Now the length of d square, we write the d square. Now the here the length of DE, that is length of DE square, will be equal to, this point is D, this is x2 minus x1, E minus 4 whole square plus E minus 6 whole square. Now this under root 20 square, E minus 4 whole square, that we open the bracket, E square minus 2 times of 4 to E plus 4 square. We use the formula A square minus A minus B whole square equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. And same as here, A square is E square, 2 times of AB. This is the A. This second we consider as B. Now plus square of the second term. This is the C6 square. Now this 2E square equal to 2 fourths is 80 minus 12E, 80 minus 12E, that is equal to minus 80 plus 4 square 60 minus 2E plus 36. Now 2E square minus 80 and 12E minus 20E plus 16 plus 36, that is equal to 52. And that is value is 20 square, square root will be cancelled. Now this is 20. Now 2E square minus 20E plus 52 minus 20 plus 52 minus 20. We can write it as here, it is 0 equal to 2e square minus 20e plus 32. Now we take 2 as a common. We get e square minus 10e plus 16 equal to 0. 0 over 2 is 0. Now we can write it e square minus 10e plus 16 equal to 0. Now we can find the value of e by midterm breaking. Now in the midterm breaking, there is the e square. Now we have to find two vector. We take two values. When we add, we get minus 10. When we multiply, the answer is plus 16 e square. Here is the pair of 16 is 8 into 2. Now for the midterm breaking of 10e, we can write it minus 8e minus 2e plus 16 equal to 0. That value, when we multiply it, we get 16. When we divide it, we get 10. Now find taking common, e minus 8 minus 2 as a common, e minus 8 equal to 0. E minus 2 equal into a minus 8 equal to 0. So here is I either e minus 2 equal to 0 or e minus 8 equal to 0. From this we can get e is equal to 2 and there here is e is equal to 8. Now the value of e is 2 and 8. 2 to 8. Now BF is the point minus F 5F. Gradient of the perpendicular bisector BF is 3 over 2. Find the value of F. Now here is the line. So this line is BF line. We mark this and that is the perpendicular line. Now the B is the point where B is the point and that is the F of Now that point is minus F 5F. And default is given, already given 4, 6. Now we can see that that point is 4, 6 is given in the part A. Now the gradient of perpendicular bisector BF is suppose the gradient of perpendicular BF is considered as M is gradient of perpendicular of BF is 3 over 2. Now the gradient of BF we consider as n dash that is equal to negative reciprocal minus 2 over 3. The when two lines are perpendiculars, the gradients of both lines are will be negative reciprocal to each other. Now, therefore, here is the gradient of df is become y2 minus y1 that is y2 and it is y1 5f minus 6. So it's same as our x2 minus x1. X2 is minus f, x1 is 4, that is equal to minus 2 over 3. Now we cross multiply it, minus f minus 4, okay. Multiply this, that is equal to minus 2 multiply minus f minus 4. Now we multiply this, 3 multiply 5f minus 6. Therefore, minus plus 2f plus 8, 2 4 the 8, 15f minus 16. 18. Now we find the value of f. 15f minus 2f and 8 plus 18, that is equal to 13f equal to 26. Okay. Now 26, that is value will be equal to f equal to 26 over 13, that is equal to 2. This is the value of f is 2. Value of f is 2. Next is the equation of the perpendicular bisector df is 2y equal to 2x plus k. 2x plus k. Therefore, here we know that is df. This is the line df. This is the line, and d is the 0.46, and f is the point. Was this point was minus f5f minus f5f minus f. Now minus f5f means minus 2, 5 to the 10, minus 2 and 10 are equals to the f5. Now we have to find the equation of perpendicular bisector df. Firstly, we find this value and we compare it to this the given equation. Now the equation of a line. Firstly, we know that here is the gradient of this line is given is minus 2 over 2. This is the gradient of the line. You can see here the gradient of the line is minus 2 over 3. This is the gradient of df line. Okay. Therefore, the gradient of line is df is 2 over 3. And the equation of the line, the equation of the perpendicular bisector of line. Now, perpendicular bisector of line, the gradient of the perpendicular bisector of line is 3 over 2. Sorry, this is the 3 over 2. We have to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of line df. Now, here is 3 over 2 is the gradient is already given above. You can see that is gradient of the perpendicular 3 over 2. Now this line, and we have to find the equation of this line. The gradient is given 3 over 2. Now this point, it is the perpendicular bisector. It means it is the middle value of df. The middle value of df will be equal to, we consider this point as E. The E will be equal to minus 2 plus 4 over 2 and 10 plus 6 over 2. This value that will be equal to minus 2 plus 4, 2 over 2, 1, 16 over 2 is 8. This value is 8, 1, 8, 1, 8. This is the gradient of the line is 3 over 2. Now we write it 3 over 2. Therefore, equation of line perpendicular to df, that is equal to y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x. Here the y1 is, this value is considered as y1 and this is x1 for this equation of line. Now y1 is 8, m is 3 over 2, x minus x minus 1. To solve this, y 2y minus 16 multiply 2 to left to right side. When we move the 2 from right to left side, it multiplies to this value. That is 3x minus 3. Therefore, 2y equal to 3x plus 19. Here, the given equation of perpendicular bisector DF is given here is 2y equal to 3x plus k. We compare these both equations, that is 3x plus 19 will be equal to 3x plus k. Therefore, k is equal to 19. That's the answer of k. Okay.